Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Fire Wars 3 Hope. Yes, I didn't do no commentary for a few episodes because of certain background noise that I couldn't do, but I wanted to really progress the game. This episode, we're going to be continuing on with the Scarlet Blaze chapter after we finish a certain chapter. But yeah, Bridge of Betrayal.
Scarlet Blaze. Bridge of Betrayal. The Empire achieves early success in the war thanks to House Gloucester, a noble alliance house whose vows of allegiance and safe passage were key to the quick capture of Garreg Mach. But Count Gloucester breaks his oath and turns on Burgleys's troops. Trapped in hostile territory with their supply routes severed, the Imperial Army's outlook appears bleak.
You have to catch up to them, don't we?
I fear I may have miscalculated, my son.
How can that be possible, Father? We have the enemy surrounded.
But...
Yes, and they have yet to give a damn. Time grows short, and soon Edelgard's reinforcements will descend upon the Alliance.
Then we will hold them off at the Great Bridge.
Lorenz, this is called dying.
And they will find another way. If they manage to take even one of the Aramid River's crossings, they can break through our ranks. And while that may not spell immediate defeat, it will dash any hopes of Count Burgleys' surrender. Eventually, Edelgard's army will wash over the land, and then, my son, we will be defeated.
Speak plain, Father. I beg of you. What does this mean for House Gloucester?
Eradication.
Do not fret, Lawrence. This was a leap of faith we had to take to better our territory's fortunes. When Claude came to me with this offer, I determined the reward to be worth the risk. If the gambit fails, so be it. All it means is that our house will have to swear allegiance to the Empire.
Edelgard will never settle for such. She will demand... Oh, Father. No.
I am proud of you, my son.
Death.
You have grown into a man strong and wise enough to lead our house.
Is there nothing that can be done? What of your dream to claim the Alliance leadership from House Regan?
It is your house now. You determine our path. Besides, when the dust finally settles from this war, there may not be an alliance to lead.
So I am to submit to the Empire and carve out as big a place for our family as I can? Is that it? You would have me put an end to the Leicester Alliance?
Perhaps my praise of your wisdom was ill-advised. You get ahead of yourself, Lawrence. We bend the knee only if we lose, not before. And as you said, we may yet be able to drive back the Emperor's reinforcements and win the day. Always think 2 steps ahead, my son. Be clever. Survive. That is the lesson I seek to impart. I had best go prepare for my final battle as Count Gloucester. However this plays out, look for a way for our house to prosper, and seize it, Lawrence. Seize it! That is how Irvin Fritz Gloucester fights, and it is how you must fight as well.
He's asking for a death fate, though. Damn.
Well, we managed to slog our way to the encampment. Now we just have to finalize our plan.
Why is it so important to hold part of the Aramid riverbank again? I mean, wouldn't it make more sense to cross over into Alliance territory before it's too late?
If we do, we risk the enemy cutting off our retreat. We are here to break their siege, not fall prey to one.
If we don't conduct this rescue carefully, we'll be worse off than we started. We must be smart. And that means establishing at least one bridgehead in addition to the Great Bridge of Murden.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
The Minister is a general of much endurance. He will be holding out until we arrive. He is more than a warrior and a maker of strategies. It would lack wisdom to be making an enemy of him.
Yep, that's my father. No one can beat him.
Well, we have to save him
I
quick.
just hope I can be half the warrior he is one day.
I think even 1.5 Bergleases would be more than enough. Not that it's any of my business.
So, what are we to do about House Gloucester? They have indicated a willingness to swear fealty, for whatever that pittance of a promise is worth. That leaves only Phlegathon and Ordelia, and I doubt very much that anyone would take us to task for dismantling them.
The head of House Ordelia is one of the 5 great lords. Dismantling them, as you say, would hamper Her Majesty's ability to rule effectively in the future. Consider, for example, why we chose not to dismantle House Ire.
Because I belong to House Ire, and you did not have to.
Damn, man.
Ah, of course. You are happy so long as they install successors who are willing to toe the line.
That is the plan, yes. House Phlegathon, however, must be disposed of. Their lord, Acheron, has leveraged his control of the Great Bridge to do whatever he well pleases. I have a suspicion the Alliance desires him gone as badly as we do.
Lawrence Gloucester and Lysithea von Ordelia were Her Majesty's schoolmates, yes? They may be more willing to listen to reason than the others. Sure, but Claude went to the Officers' Academy too. And he's taken a firm stance against the Empire. Do you really think this can be handled via diplomacy?
That will depend on precisely what their demands are. But first, we must retake the Great Bridge and extricate Count Bergles and his troops. Let us focus our energies on that for the time being.
Agreed. And it would behoove us all not to overlook how devious Claude can be just because we went to the academy together. If he's not willing to come to the table, I won't hesitate to meet him on the battlefield
Won't hesitate
instead.
to kill him too. Express
As a
hesitation.
mercenary, I've had to fight friends more than once. It's never easy. Of course, it's your job, so you do it. But when you close your eyes at night, you can't help but wonder why it had to happen that way.
Alright. Great Bridge of Mirrodin. This is our base. Alright. We're gonna be doing a lot of side missions too before we do the main story, so.
Pardon me.
And, oh yeah, talk to NPCs as well.
Right. Very nice.
New facilities. What is this new facility?
This is true.
We'll face the Ashen Demon again for sure, no doubt about that.
I must be telling you.
So basically,
Yes.
Okay, go on an expedition. Let's do one for an expedition later.
That's not good.
Yeah. Let's do one expedition with one person.
Got a sec?
Okay. Ash, we let him live.
absolutely.
Alright, anyway.
How may I help you?
He must be mad. Yeah, Ash must be mad about this, but it is what it is for him.
Oh no!
You sure?
Plain no one can know the future. It'll be interesting. Who am I gonna go on an expedition with?
By the by.
Well. Hello, you.
Is there any new? We're gonna hire more. Yeah, we're gonna need more mats for sure.
By the by.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, we'll save him.
Greetings, friend.
Nothing to report. Okay.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has
We're
its
using
use.
as much of those as we can, of course, so...
Hey there. Need something?
Forge a weapon. Oh yeah, we can forge these weapons, right? Yeah. Can we? We need mithril. Okay. Mithril, oh boy. I garret them. Oh wait, we can't really. We don't have relics, do we? God dang it. Yeah, nothing important.
See you around.
We got new weapons too. We got a javelin. I was thinking maybe we could give it to Ferd. If the javelin's good though. Boost aerial attacks. Ranged lance has been balanced for throwing at distant enemies. My concern is the durability it leaves. No, the might. Basic rating has been balanced for throwing at ranged enemies. I don't think we need it now. Iron shield. Who needs more defense? I'll give it to Ferd. Why the hell not?
How can I be of service?
Tactics Academy. You enhance your unit's battle proficiencies and planning. Okay. Additional warrior gauges. Vulnerary slots. Level up capabilities for unique
My
activity.
instruction comes at a high price.
Beginner combat manual. Oh wait, I have to unlock for everybody? Oh, what the heck? Oh, okay. Unique ability, action ability, support, tactical, recovery items, recovery item uses, ability slots. Ah, ability slots. Crest level. Warrior gauge +1. Gain a second warrior gauge. Might as well. It's a lot of money, but hey. All we gotta do is expand the facility.
Don't neglect your daily studies.
Okay.
How can I be of service?
Now see here.
Okay.
A moment of your time.
I'm actually curious, like, how long this route's gonna really take when we switch to the Blue Lions and the Golden Deer. Where are you?
So basically...
Monica on expedition.
By the way,
I can't believe Gerald's mercenaries attacked us for some odd reason. I know that you want to give Gerald and Byleth more screen time, but like, jeez. Damn, Byleth dominated the map. I was surprised. She dominated the map. I was like, damn, what am I supposed to do? Jared, I'm not even close to chapter 10. My brother's worried about a chapter I might do, but I can't worry about that late now because like it's far away.
Excuse me.
I wonder who we're gonna recruit for the next chapter fight.
That's not good.
I wonder who's gonna permanently die.
Absolutely.
Owlfeather, Violet. Like flowers. Fishing float.
Now this is simply delightful.
Come here. Listen up.
Bert. Volunteer to complain to Hubert.
Let's see.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll talk to Hubert. Wonder if there's gonna be paralogs. I would love to do some paralogs too along the way.
if I may.
Are you sure?
Well?
I'm very curious about the... Yeah. Okay. Alright, what support conversations can we get out of this? A lot with the MC. First, Ferdinand and Linhart.
Yes, that looks right.
Why, hello, Linhart. It is not often I find you drawing outside.
I'm not drawing. I'm simply trying to capture this wyvern's form. See? It's resting on that hill over there.
Ah, an extraordinary sight indeed. Now then, let us see what you have done so far. I must say, it feels as though something is lacking in your work. How can I describe it? Your depiction is almost too accurate. Take these scales, for example. Why, they could have been plucked from the very wyvern itself.
I told you this isn't art. I'm doing it for my research. And when conducting research, it's always best to have precise references. The same is true when dealing with numbers or gathering information.
I see. So you value accuracy above all else.
Right. Honestly, I've never quite understood art anyway. So I'm perfectly content leaving that sort of thing to the true creatives. You know, the quirky ones. People like Bernadetta.
Even so, there may come a day when your work is seen as the craft of a master artisan, when such precision is lauded as the height of aesthetic genius.
What makes you say that?
Oh, merely a passing thought. Perhaps in the distant future, connoisseurs will value accuracy and attention to detail over the magnificent interpretive pieces we hold dear today.
Do you really think that'll happen, though? I doubt people will ever stop appreciating the ancient classics. You certainly have always done so.
Yes, there is no denying that. But I fear my own personal inclinations hold little sway over public opinion. Nobody knows what trends may arise in the decades and centuries to come. So I can indeed envision a future in which accurate depictions are praised just the same as the greats of old. And I encourage you to do the same, my friend.
I don't get it. How are you so optimistic all the time? It's like you're constantly looking toward the future.
Noble pride, eh?
I could say quite the same about you. I have always believed you to be rather forward-thinking.
That's not optimism, though. All I'm thinking forward to is the time when I can just sleep the days away.
Fuck's sake,
That's why I'm
Slinhart.
forcing myself to be as active as I can now.
Regrettably, those halcyon days of slumber are still but a distant dream. I have much work for you, both now and further down the road. To begin with, might I ask you to paint my portrait?
For the last time, I'm a researcher, not an artist. Are you sure you want such a faithful depiction?
That is exactly what I want. How else would my yet unborn descendants know the true visage of the great Ferdinand von Eyre? Indeed, I would be proud to submit myself as a subject of your research. Consider it a study in the personification of nobility itself.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm fine drawing you, but I don't have the slightest modicum of interest in actually researching you. Though, I do sometimes wonder where you get all that unabashed confidence from.
Alright. Anyway, interesting convo. I guess the wait, what? Jaritza and Edelgard too. Alright, let's do that.
Now here's a rare sight. Since when do you read tactics manuals? Do you miss your days at the Officers' Academy?
There's nothing to miss.
No, because I seem to recall everyone being in awe of their incredibly talented combat professor. I had big plans for you after you were assigned to us, but then the Academy was forced to close its doors. Still, you played a small but critical role. Still not one for conversation, I see. Even so, I feel I understand you and your thoughts more now than when we first met.
He's not saying anything.
You see? That silence of yours just said, I don't need you to know me.
Yeah, it's true.
Such a typical Emil thing to say.
Don't call me that.
Why? Because Emil von Bartels is dead?
Yeah.
Because he was already hunted down and killed for slaughtering everyone in his house?
He should have been.
Yeah, Edelgard's going in.
Is that so? Well, I disagree. This is why you live on as Yaritza von Krim, and why you remain in good standing with a house that will one day be yours. This is why the world has the Death Knight. For my goals to be achieved, both men are indispensable.
But the Death Knight's a split
You're
personality.
greedy to desire that monster's power.
Yeah.
His thirst is endless. Every soul he takes makes him less human.
If so, I'd say the Death Knight is the greedy one. I must watch my step, lest he and his side come for me in the night.
You are my master, for now.
We need Mercedes here.
You let the Death Knight hunt. I am grateful. Your life is safe.
There's nothing to be grateful for. This is, and has always been, a contract that sees to both our needs. It just so happens I like having you, and the Death Knight, in my corner.
The Death Knight, he had so many different conversations. He had one with, of course, the MC. He had one with Mercedes. You had one with Constance. Weirdly Constance of all people, but fuck it. Alright, we got C conversations. Also, I want to be sure, since we recruited Ash, yeah, he gets no conversations except yet. Yeah, we're not going to use Ash this route, sadly. For those Ash fans are wondering, why? Ash is cool. No, he's still here, and he's still not going to get so many conversations. So, if you're wondering about that, hell no. Anyway. Let's do MC and Hubert first.
Well, there's a face I'm not used to seeing on the training grounds. Something wrong, Hubert?
I have merely come to examine the equipment. I hear whispers that it is in quite the state. Further, my being here should come as no surprise. Her Majesty and I train in these grounds often.
Get jealous of Hubert. Get jealous of Hubert.
I never would have guessed. Can't say I'm not jealous, though.
Shall I put in a request with Her Majesty on your behalf? I'm quite certain she'd join you.
That's all right. Maybe she'd throw me a bone from time to time, but that wouldn't make us training buddies the way you two apparently are.
Ah. Well, it is true this has been a long-running custom of ours. In any case, if you do desire a session with either myself or Her Majesty, you only need ask. A mercenary with no backing such as yourself has much to gain by earning Lady Edelgard's favor. Of course, we would not be without benefit. Your rise in standing would paint an ideal picture for our people.
How do you mean?
Many commoners crave progress, a path upward in life, and your example would prove that path exists. The common folk would never expect to see their emperor train alongside someone of your dubious origins. At least not outside the pages of a fairy tale.
Laugh off the insult.
Dubious origins. Little harsh, don't you think? Still, it doesn't sound too bad if I can use that to help lift people up.
On the other hand, your presence would also cause great turmoil amongst the elites of our society. They may even despise you. A symbol of the ungrateful commoner, granted privilege well beyond their station.
Oof.
Oof.
But hey, Dorothea's a commoner too. Why don't they hate her?
Dorothea is a famed former songstress, well esteemed in the upper echelons of society. Your situation is vastly different.
Right. Well, no point worrying about it if it's gonna happen no matter what.
Precisely. Things may yet change in the years ahead. But for now, all we can do is live with it.
So coddling the elites means the commoners end up oppressed, while hoisting commoners up only agitates the elites. Glad I'm not the one who has to rule the Empire. This whole thing sounds like a total mess.
A mess, indeed.
Alright. Next is Ferdinand von Eyre. Damn. And these conversations are the reason my parts take so long, by the way.
Fiery as ever. What an inspiring sight.
Oh, hey Ferdinand. You think so? The way I see it, a mercenary who doesn't train every day probably won't stay a merc for long.
I cannot dispute your logic. Though, I must say, you never did strike me as a typical mercenary. And your upward trajectory has proven me right. To go from nothing to a commander rivaling even the finest of nobles as quickly as you have is astounding. You are the most intriguing woman.
Except... protest.
Intriguing? Is that supposed to be a compliment?
No, no.
I've just made a habit of giving my all.
You're all, you say?
Something wrong?
To the contrary, I find your attitude inspirational. We are birds of a feather, you and I. Every task I undertake must also be done to utmost perfection. Polishing my armor? It shall have a mirror sheen. Cooking a meal? Let not even a single ingredient go to waste. True nobility means surmounting any challenge before you with no less than every fiber of your being.
That's taking it a little far, don't you think?
Yeah, that's a bit taking it
Maybe
too
you're
far.
not wasting food, but what about your time and energy? And I'm not any sort of noble, you know.
I am aghast. Are you suggesting that devoting myself fully to every endeavor is wasteful?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
If you put your all into every little thing, you'll run out of stamina right when you need it most. You're like the knight in that proverb. The one who spends all day building a fence around his Pegasus, only for it to fly away.
Valuable advice for a Pegasus, perhaps. But I am no beast. I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Oh my god, he said the line. This guy can't be
It
serious.
doesn't matter who you are. Everyone needs to take it easy sometimes. If you always keep your bowstring taut, it's just gonna snap when you actually need to fire.
I assure you I am no bowstring either. But I take your point. However, there is no cause for concern. As I have told you on multiple
Oh
occasions,
my god.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
He's gonna keep repeating that.
Whether I am resting, enjoying leisurely pursuits, or simply in contemplation, I always apply all my energy to the task at hand. At work or at rest, I will forever give it my all.
Haha.
Seriously? What's full-on resting even look like?
Alright, last one is Linhart. And then we could actually do some Facility upgrade?
Oh, hey. Looks like I'm not the first one to show up.
Hello there. No need to pay me any mind. I'll just be absorbed in my book here. I assume you've come to meet someone? As they've clearly not arrived yet, why don't you join me? Here.
Thanks. Hey, Linhardt, you're into all that spooky magic stuff, right? Like sorcery and crests and whatnot?
Yes. Why? Is there something you'd like to ask me?
Oh no, I was just thinking it's kind of weird that you've never really been interested in my power.
Yeah.
Do you want me to be?
He thinks it'll be a pain. Brush the question off.
I mean, not really. But I would have at least expected you to ask about it by now. That and Hubert scared me half to death talking about how you might experiment on me. Just so we're clear, I'm not into that.
Uh-huh. Well, not everything piques my interest. Your circumstances simply do not.
If you're not interested, then so be it. But is there any particular reason why?
Hard to say. Perhaps because a sword is the only thing you're able to manifest? Strictly speaking, I suppose your power does raise some questions. But that sinister weapon of yours, it just doesn't leave me all that interested in learning more.
Sinister, huh? That's one way to describe it.
Tell me, have you ever beheld one of the hero's relics? They also possess the most...
I would love a
peculiar
hero's
aura.
relic for the MC.
And yet, there's something almost divine about the terror they instill. But your sword? It's cold. Maybe even inhuman. In more complex terms, it's little more than an inorganic, dispassionate construct. Not a hint of the goddess's divine guidance in its design. It's not as if you were able to choose what you manifested, right? It just came to you.
True. But what if I could turn it into something else and start manifesting different things? Would you be interested then?
Is such a thing possible? I would like to see that for myself, I must admit. In fact, I'd be quite excited by that. What a fascinating topic to lay at my feet.
Well, that piqued his interest. Rein him in.
Hold your horses there. I'm not really sure I've laid anything anywhere just yet.
But aren't you the one who brought it up?
Anyway, we still got more conversations to collect. If there's one thing I love about like a Three Houses game, is literally just trying to collect these conversations. Alright, we're gonna have to... Can we expand more facilities?
To assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Hire a servant to teach a class on efficient cleaning techniques. I see. Send a survey team to explore the wooded areas around camp. Allow you to visit this forest on expeditions. Reduce the cost of gifts. Okay. Italian Guild. Alright, good. Would love more battalions too, as well.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Well, how'd it go?
Aloe pomegranate. Advanced seal. Can we get the advanced seal? No, we don't get the advanced seal. Achievements. Unfortunately, we don't have enough
Any
achievement.
result's a good result.
Alright, first off, let's do a little bit of combat stuff. We could do like 3 points of combat, I think.
Time to work you into shape. Can't wait to see how you do. Time to work you into shape.
We can acquire like certain classes over time, since they already mastered it. We have like plenty of intermediate seals. We can waste them for sure. But the problem is, I really need these advanced seals ASAP. Yeah, we're gonna need these advanced seals ASAP. So we gotta be careful on that. Okay.
Well, don't...
Since he's finished with the brawler, might as well give him brigand stuff. Oh, MC too. I gotta change class for the MC.
Yep, feels like...
I wanna give him, like... Myrmidon? Oh, I didn't do Myrmidon. Wow, that sucks. Oh, I have to increase the train. That sucks. Up. I gotta deal with that problem, I guess.
Guess I'll have to...
She's not done with mercenary, sadly. Monica has pet as priest.
My style may change.
Constance is still changed to priest.
It's...
Alright. Okay. We don't have to level up many more units, technically. Maybe Petra?
War feeds my body.
You need more strength level ups too.
That's nice, I guess.
And I need to level up some units. Plus, Edelgard and IMC have too much levels. Yeah, I'm gonna need levels on my other units. Alright, Happy. And... Bernie. Definitely want to get Manuela's combo as well. Okay, next up, who did I change classes with? Dorothea. And who else? I'm surprised he doesn't have a conversation with Manuela. That's the most shocking part. Like, I was honestly expecting her with her, but I guess not. Edelgard. Linhardt.
We've definitely got some work to do.
Okay, Linhardt already got his conversation. Let's do Edelgard. It doesn't have to be Edelgard, does it? Do Monica. No, not Monica. Do Caspar. No, not Caspar. Ferd. Damn, not much. Damn, that's not even much. Why does conversations have to be very difficult for me to try to get? Hey Jared, you know what I'm mad about? The fact that 3 houses we were robbed of Monica because of Krania. Now I'm very upset we were robbed of Monica.
This should come in here.
This'll help.
We do one more. Yeah, let's do one more.
Training together sure beats doing it alone.
A new power is now being...
Who?
Time to work you into shape.
Okay, MC is gonna get a class.
Well, this'll take some...
Change this class to mercenary. Nah. Actually, nah. Okay.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Alright, let's do at least 3
Care to make
chores?
yourself useful?
No, 2 chores, yeah. Like, who would fit well with each combo? Constance and... Constance Petra.
Counting on you both.
Bear witness to my true power. I will see it done speedily.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
And then one more. Do Hubert. Let's do Happy. We got Happy and Bernie already, right? Happy Hubert.
Counting on you both.
I will finish it, Samantha.
I sure hope it's something I can actually...
We all must do our fair share.
Good. Let's cook something important.
Hunger
Peach
is the
sorbet.
true
Slightly feels awakened age. Start battle, okay. Is there any combos that you're missing? Linhardt, Bernie. Fuck it. Let's do Linhardt, Bernie. Yeah, the reason why this game takes so long is damn supports. Like monastery stuff as well. But there is no monastery. There's camp. Oops. I gotta stop hitting my mic.
For me? Really? Well, that's very kind of you. Let's eat it together.
Oh, this is the best! Let's eat!
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Okay. Expedition? Who wants to go on an expedition with me? Before we... Oh my god. Everyone wants to have a conversation with me. Interestingly enough. Can we do Dorothea? Yeah, let's do Dorothea real quick. Everyone wants a conversation. I get it. Yes, I get it.
Pardon me.
Acheron, blah blah blah. Apparently, everyone can be a lesbian. Monica's a true lesbian to Edelgard. I'm like, oh, we were robbed of something good for Three Houses, by the way. But thank God she's alive here.
That's not good.
Invite her on an expedition. Alright, let's go.
Well, alright. But only because I trust you. Sure, let's go.
He arrived in a vast expanse of green natural splendor, blah blah blah, okay.
I should have worn something a little more casual so I could roll in the grass.
Alright. Okay, good. I got my... Technically, maybe it's a thumbnail, I don't know.
Do you have a dream besides continuing on as a mercenary? I mean, how do you imagine your life after the war?
So you do have dreams.
Oh, good.
Ask a question. Ask about their likes.
I was fortunate to be invited into the opera company, where I got to sing, dance, and wear the latest finery.
Smile. Ask for more details.
Well...
No, I failed!
You
Why did I fail?
a completely different creature from me, and I never tire of observing you.
I feel the same
Leave it to
way.
you.
Only 2 out of 3.
Today was even more exciting than I expected.
Damn it. I tried. I'm loading. I am loading. Okay, 3 for 3.
I sometimes wonder if orphans like me...
Say you don't know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah! 3 for 3! It took 7 tries, by the way, guys. Okay. Monarch study books. Oh, I have to give this to Edelgard, do I?
Why, thank you. Enjoying the view? I sure am. What? Leave it to you. Oh, hi. Leave it to you. I always wanted long flowing hair like this. You like my outfit? It's based on what I wore at the opera company.
That is a tantalizing outfit, by the way.
Hey, stay and chat. Hello, you. I always wanted long flowing... Uh-huh. Hey, stay and chat. Uh-huh. Holding up all right? Oh, good. Hello, you.
We got worth our time. It was worth it, guys. All the 7 tries, it was all worth it.
Today was even more exciting than I expected.
Yes. Charm is increased too. That's even more important. Charm increased. All right, last but not least, let us finally do all our rest of our supports, then we can end this episode. Jeez, this episode is so long because it supports no combat.
I'm tired. Time to find a good spot for a nap. Bernadetta? Why are you skulking in the weeds?
No reason! Not getting in the way of two people's love at all! No, sir!
Huh? But I'm alone here. I see. That.
Yeah, that! I was out walking when I saw them! A man and a woman together in the woods, getting, hated.
Well, neither of them seems to be dead yet.
They're on a secret date, you dummy! Not fighting!
Regardless, how does 2 lovers stealing a moment alone lead to you curled up here in the fetal position?
Because I'm hiding! I mean, if I messed up their date, they might try to get revenge on me!
Relax. To them, you're no different than a pebble on the side of the road.
Hey, I'm not a pebble! I mean, sure, sometimes I wish I was just a rock, but...
Then just roll away quietly and you'll be fine.
Just roll away quietly. Hey, yeah! Wait, no! They'd see me! Stop trying to get me killed!
We've made enough racket over here to raise the dead, and they haven't even noticed. I think it's safe to say they're off in their own little world. Still, good for them, sharing words of love when either one could die tomorrow.
Wait, they could die tomorrow?
Yes.
They're both soldiers who serve on the front lines. I doubt a rosy future awaits them.
No! That's not true! Couples swearing their love and defying destiny are a staple of classic fiction!
Sure, but the fact it wouldn't happen in reality is what makes it such a good story, right?
Wait, but there are tons of stories where 2 people who have sworn their love don't ever meet again.
Likely because that's something people are familiar with from their own lives.
Okay, so which is it? I believe those 2 can be happy together, so they can, right?
Watch, Linhardt's gonna be logical about this.
But reality is cruel. Anyway, I've talked myself right to sleep.
Don't sleep there!
He just slept on the grass. I'm sorry, guys.
Guess I'd better try that turn into a pebble and roll away quietly plan.
I didn't mean to be so loud, but like, I didn't expect him to just fall asleep on the floor right away. I did not expect that. That caught me off guard. Wait, you have a conversation with Happy. Bernie and Happy, let's see what this is.
Looks like there's lots of bugs around here. Go on and eat a bunch and grow nice and big plants.
Hey, Bernie B. Doing a little garden here?
Bernie B? Interesting name.
Huh? Oh, yes. Do you need something, Happy? Oh, wait. Are you here to finish me off and turn me into fertilizer?
No.
I'm completely devoid of nutritional content. I'm basically just air.
No, but if you want to be fertilizer that badly, I'm certain it could be arranged. I just wanted to mention how I'm surprised to find carnivorous plants growing here. I was curious who was taking care of them, and now I seem to have found my answer.
Oh yeah, Bernie loves carnivorous plants.
Carnivorous plants are my favorites.
I remember that from the paralogue.
Might as well. I had no idea we were such kindred spirits.
That's so great! I never thought I'd find another carnivorous plant lover in all of Falkland. Yay!
Yay.
You really don't need to yell like that. So, which one do you like best, Bernie B? There's a lot to consider after all. The aroma, the texture, the way you prepare it.
Oh yeah! Some smell nice, and some are just soft as all get out. But the way they're prepared? Like, how you take care of them?
Oh, you mean eat them? No?
I suppose there's a lot of variance there, too.
Indeed. So of the ones here, which is your favorite?
Maybe this one. The one that looks like a jug.
I like that one as well. It smells divine. And the experience really changes depending on what kind of berries you stuff it with.
Can't say I've ever thought to stuff it full of berries, but I definitely see how that would change things. Oh, but I also like this one here with the leaves that act like a mouth. They're so teensy and cute, and they blossom with white flowers. I could just stare at them all day.
Interesting. I always pick them before the flowers can bloom, so I didn't know that. Aren't the buds wonderful? Of course, wrapping with leaves is great too.
Yeah, the buds are unusual. I love them. And it's fun watching the leaves move. I'm happy you like watching them as much as me.
Watching?
Watching?
Huh?
In any case, now we know we like the same ones.
Don't sigh,
We should have a
Happy.
bite together next chance we get. Anyway, I have to be off. See ya.
Bite? Oh no.
Yep. Next time we'll go out together and, get something to eat? I guess that sounds nice.
Bernie. I guess she didn't get. I think she didn't get that conversation. Oh no. Okay, next up. Ooh, Constance Petra.
At last, we come face to face.
Constance, is something...
Listen here, there's no need to dance around me, for I bear you no ill will.
I am having confusion. What are you speaking of?
I speak of the bad blood between Bridget and the Empire, of course.
Ah, the war. I am having my own feelings about.
Surely you are aware that it was your father who invaded the lands of House Nouvelle, which I once called home. It It was his aggressions which cost me my family, my friends, my land, everything. However, your father and many of your countrymen paid for this in the coin of their own lives. Furthermore, neither you nor I took part in that foolish conflict. Therefore, there is no merit to our dredging up the past. We need not be at each other's throats. Have I made myself clear? Good. Now farewell.
Constance has a personality of much color. I was not given a chance to give her my reply. I cannot be leaving things like this. I must be telling her that I have understanding. Constance? I am wanting to talk to you about what you were saying before.
Greetings, Petra.
Oh no, she's outside.
Undue distress.
No.
Please accept my humblest apologies for the offense. One from my meager and reduced circumstances has no right to insult a woman of your royal standing.
Yes, the weakness is the sunlight.
As galling as this must be after the fact, I humbly beg your forgiveness.
You can have my forgiveness, although I was not taking any offense.
Oh, what overflowing kindness. Truly, your mercy is too good for a wretch such as I. But I should not expect aught else from one capable of ruling an entire people. You are a mighty boulder, and I, but a pebble by the wayside.
Let me speak, Constance, please. I am knowing that our relationship is complicated. I think about this every day. It is filling my heart with pain and confusion. But you had the braveness to say what I could not.
Stop, I beg you. You will crush my sad and pathetic frame under the weight of such undeserved compliments. I think it best if I keep my own counsel from now on. Pray pay my ramblings no mind. Oh my, now I have been so presumptuous as to tell you what to do. Please excuse me while I go crawl under a rock.
I am not understanding what happened here. Which Constance should I be believing?
There are two different ones, Petra. One of them is gonna be hard to figure out which one, unless you get used to it, of course. Alright. Hubert and Happy, right? Okay. We're almost done! Just 3 more support convos to go.
Happy. How are you finding your time
Or
in
2
the
more.
Imperial
I don't
Army?
know.
Pretty normal, I guess. It's nice to be around a lot of people I don't know.
Excellent. For if you were dissatisfied, it could lead to an accident. And I would find that most vexing.
Okay, Hubert?
Oh, I have my dissatisfactions. Like the way you're talking to me right now, for starters. But if I sighed over every little thing that bothered me, I'd be dead before I took another breath.
Yes, quite true. By the by, have you considered my proposition? Though I am loath to discuss it, I am a firm believer in using every resource to its utmost.
I don't know. It feels pretty unethical, even if it is technically something we can do. And did you spare a single thought for how I might feel being used like that?
I actually made the proposal based on my estimation of your feelings. I imagine you would enjoy sighing for a greater cause, seeing as
Christ,
you are never able
Hubert.
to unleash them freely.
And why exactly would I want to
Happy
sigh,
doesn't
huh?
like her power.
As I am not you, I have no answer to that question. I simply thought it might be unpleasant. Being the only one prohibited from performing an action others do as a matter of course, that is.
Right. Well, no, it isn't. And if you're really approaching this thing without considering my feelings, you're so far off the mark, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I have a feeling that this would happen.
My, I just thought the woman would enjoy breathing a literal sigh of relief. And to do so in a way where our forces make use of the monster she summons? Where is the harm?
She doesn't like her power, Hubert.
Alas,
come on.
I suspect I am in for another mocking at the hands of Her Majesty, for how often people mistake me for a heartless cad.
The Bert? Again? Ugh.
Happy. Now that you are calmer, I thought perhaps we might share some tea and treats. But if you're not interested, I am content to deal with them myself.
You really want me to buy into this plan of yours, huh? I told you, the answer's no. Now stay away from me.
I assure you, I have no such ulterior motive here.
I feel like you do.
Liar.
Yeah, he's a terrible liar.
Well, I can see any further conversation will be fruitless. In that case, I bid you good day. Had I known this would all be for me, I would have made coffee instead of tea.
Huh? What's coffee?
It does not concern you. Pray forgive my intrusion.
Yeesh. Just being near that guy makes me want to sigh.
But please don't. Please don't, Happy. And last but not least, Constance in the MC. Let's just get it done.
Needless to say, that is the only logical course of action. Excuse me, are you even listening?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Sure?
Yeah, I totally am. You're gonna save this
Nice.
prince who's being held captive by some evil cult of sorcerers in order to restore House Nouvelle?
That is not even remotely close to what I said.
Nice.
Where has your mind been this whole time?
Nice thinking, MC.
Creating new magic.
Or Shez,
Talking
whatever.
Unknown sorcery waters. Therein lies the means to make my dream a reality. To that end, I have decided that you will make a most fitting test subject for my research.
No thanks.
No.
What reason could you possibly have to refuse? Do you not want the honor of helping House Nouvelle regain its former glory?
I don't mind lending a hand, but I'm not so keen on being a test subject. You don't even know what'll happen. Wouldn't it make sense to experiment on yourself first?
Huh. A rather astute deduction for one such as yourself. However, there is one critical flaw in your reasoning. Were I to do as you propose, I would be unable to properly observe the results with my own eyes.
Well then, you'll just have to be patient until someone volunteers. We'd have a big problem on our hands if something happened to me before the next battle, right?
Yep.
Actually, that probably goes for everyone.
I suppose you are correct. But then, my research has reached an impasse.
I guess so. Okay, how about this? Since we're at war, why not try and distinguish yourself in battle? You could still conduct your research at the same time. Combat's more my wheelhouse anyway. In fact, we could even start right now with some training. What do you say?
I respectfully decline.
Respectfully
While I am not
decline.
entirely opposed to the idea of military prestige, I am unable to accompany you at this time. Training at night will surely suffice.
At night? But you won't have enough time if you don't train during the day. You're not planning on pulling all-nighters, are you?
Oh, please! I am not
Ignore the
that
background noise,
foolish.
guys.
I simply do not wish to train at this very moment.
Persuade her with logic.
If you work out at night, that means you're going to bed right after. That's gonna reduce the quality of your sleep. You'll wake up sluggish the next morning, which will drag you down all day. It'll turn into a vicious cycle. See what I mean?
My, I never expected you to put forth such an eloquent counter-argument. Be that as it may, I have my reasons. Reasons that I, unfortunately, cannot ignore. Nevertheless, I shall succeed in all my endeavors, be they magical or military, and I shall do it all in my own way.
Of course. Alright, finally. We're free! We're free! Okay, we can finally end this episode on a high note. So next time on Fire Warriors 3 Hopes, we're finally gonna be doing mock battles. Side levels before the main story. Anyway, see you guys all next time.